Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to Timeless Tarot. Today I'm doing a general sand reading. This reading is timeless, and I don't have any specific questions. So please be open to any messages the spirit guides want to show us. Now I will cleanse the space. And let's begin. The first image that was shown to me, it's a witch, or at least she is wearing a witch hat and a long skirt. It looks like she has blonde hair. She's holding something in her hand, and then the other hand is extended straight in front of her, like she is protecting. I see like she's holding a baby and protecting this baby from something. I'm trying to see what is she protecting the baby from. It's like a small ghost. It doesn't look too scary, but kind of mischievous. Something that I wouldn't trust. If some of you have a baby, maybe add some crystals in the baby room, or anything that you usually use for protection. And the next image I see is the well with the pointy roof. There was a similar one close to my grandma's house in her town, and the water from that well was crystal clear and always cold, and it tasted so good. But the well represents wish fulfillment and healing. And now I see a hand holding a coin, or maybe 3 of them. What I sense, somebody might be saving money for something you want to buy. Or if there is anything you really want to buy, but you don't have enough money, you don't think you can afford it, if you start saving, you will have enough sooner than you think. Now they are showing me this figure. It could be a woman or a man, but this person extended their arm and they're reaching their hand like they want to greet somebody. It looks like a handshake, but I don't see the other hand. You might meet somebody new because it feels like an introduction. Here I see a chair, and the chair might represent stability, position, even authority. But for some, it could be a stable job. And here I see a high heel shoe. It looks fancy. Shoes represent power, confidence, but some of you might go to some formal event or a date. I see a Sagittarius sign. They're also showing me 2 people. One of them is walking straight, and the other one beside him whispering to his ear. This person looks a little sneaky. If somebody is acting like that, I wouldn't listen to that person, because it feels like they're trying to talk the other one into something or talk them out of something, but they have their own interest. It feels like they're not completely honest. What else? I see this dog sniffing. The message here could be that you should trust your intuition, your instincts, your gut feeling. If there is something you're not sure about, don't make any decision yet until you gather more information about it. Here I see a key. A key represents new possibilities, new opportunities, new doors might open for you. And here is a bird flying. This could be some good news coming from far away. And here I see the Knight of Cups. It looks like a love offer. This offer can also be about something that brings you happiness. And here I see a big cow in a boat. Cows represent abundance, also Taurus sign. But a boat could speak about relationship. So some of you could be in a relationship that is very caring, nurturing, and it will bring you abundance. Here I see a woman reaching her hand, and there is a star in front of her. I sense a wish fulfillment, hope and healing. It's very similar to the star card from the tarot. There is letter L, could be somebody's name starting with L, but it can also represent love. Letter S, letter V, it can also speak about victory. You might win some situation. There is also number 9. 9 represents completion, ending one cycle and starting a new one. And here I see a ring. It's a big one. Somebody might get engaged. But rings also represent contracts. So if you are looking for a job, you might get a contract and contracts. So if you are looking for a job, you might get a contract. Now they are showing me a figure of an angel, and there is a halo around its head. Maybe your guardian angel is watching over you, protecting you. But it also looks like Phoenix rising. Maybe some of you is going through transformation, and you will become more powerful, stronger, more confident. And here I see a person sitting on the horse, and they're holding a snake, but they're squeezing the snake throat. Do they have throat? Anyway, he's squeezing the snake so the snake can't bite him. The energy I feel from this image, you will win the battle with somebody who could represent a snake, but it can also talk about your inner demons, your doubts, bad habits, even addictions. This is a very powerful message. Next, I see letter I, and I feel somebody needs to take care of themselves. You are helping other people, but you are neglecting your own needs. So dedicate some time to pamper yourself. It can be anything: massage, meditation, some kind of treatment, or just some peaceful and quiet time when nobody disturbs you. Next, they're showing me a person riding a bike or a motorcycle, and in front of that image, there are two people sitting at the table celebrating. So some of you might arrive somewhere just in time for celebration. Or if you have some get together with your friends or family and one of them couldn't make it, maybe they will arrive after all. Next, I see a little turtle. Turtle's energy is slow, but whatever you are waiting for will arrive. Just be patient. Everything has its own timing. Next, I see a hand holding a big coin. I feel the energy of Ace of Pentacles. This is an opportunity for abundance and prosperity. It could be some tangible offer for you. Next, I see number 4 here, and then 5 and another 5. Fives represent changes and transformations, also fun and joy, and you have 2 of them. Next, I see letter A. It could be somebody's name, but letter A can also represent something new, new beginning. I see 2 people dancing, and it's very passionate and fast dance. There could be some celebration coming soon. There is also letter M and W, or M upside down. And I see letter H and the person rushing. They're holding something in their hand and running. If you have any important meeting coming soon, make sure you prepare everything before that and leave your home a little earlier. I also see a martini glass, and something is like splashing from that glass. I feel the energy of Ace of Cups. It speaks about emotional fulfillment, but for some of you, it could be a love offer. And now I see another number 4. It's a bigger one, so you will see more stability in your life. And there is a butterfly. Butterflies represent transformation, or your social life might pick up. And when I turn my head, I see two kids playing or going somewhere. So I feel this energy of happiness and excitement. So maybe you will be going out more. I also see a Libra sign and a Scorpio sign. Now I see two people running. It doesn't feel like they're escaping anything dangerous. It feels like they're running to some event because they might be late. If you are going to travel soon, double check the time and how long it's gonna take to get to the airport, or whatever transport you use, check the schedule. Here I see a cross. It could be the sign of protection, religion, but it can also be a plus sign. So something will grow for you. Next, I see a question mark and then letter A. I believe some of you have the question about what you should start, or there is something new in your life, but you are not sure about it. You have a question. Let's see if we can get more information about this question. What is this question about? Queen of Cups and King of Swords. And then we have Three of Wands. Interesting. What I feel, these two people are planning for some expansion or travel, new adventure. It could be a vacation or a business plan, but you're not sure about it. Interesting. What I feel, maybe you want to travel with your relative, somebody from your family, but you have a tight budget, so you probably have to weigh your options and see if you can afford this travel or business expansion. It can also be that you have to choose where to go or what to invest in. For some people, it might involve a person from your family, your relative, but for others, it could be somebody from your past. What else? Now we have more people, the Queen of Coins and the King of Cups. Now it looks like a big family making plans. And you also have the Three of Pentacles. This is more about work, collaboration. For some of you, it could be some family business, or somebody you know from your past might be offering you a job or business opportunity. And what should you do? It looks very good to me with Ace of Cups and the Empress. If you accept this offer, it will bring you abundance, growth. For some of you, it could be a love offer with the Ace of Cups. There was also the Ace of Cups in your sand, and you have the Page of Swords. It tells you to gather more information. Make sure you have all the details. Overall, it looks good, but you need to talk about it more. Make sure you are not missing any details. You also had a ring that speaks about contracts or marriage, but you need to make sure you have all the information before you sign that contract. But overall, it looks positive. Next, I see a person sending this bird to fly. The feeling I got, for some of you, your children might be moving out or start a new job, but they will spread their wings and fly in some way. Here I see number 7, and number 7 speaks about spiritual development. So maybe some of you will be dedicating some time for your spirituality. And here I see a hand, and the coin is falling into this hand. Some of you might receive some unexpected money or a gift, some good surprise that you will appreciate. Here I see a small car. Some of you might be traveling. There is also a snake here. And this is the second snake we had in this reading. So you have to be careful with some sneaky people. But snakes also represent transformation and wisdom. The next image is showing a lighthouse on the top of this hill, but there is a star on the very top. I feel it represents guidance and hope. It's also showing you a clear direction. Follow your North Star. Follow your heart. It will guide you. After this message, I feel like pulling a card from an angelic deck. Let's see what the angels are saying. Courage. And number 32. The angels are telling you to be brave, but I will read the message for you. Courage is often associated with performing a special act, jumping out a plane with a parachute, or climbing a peak are popular dares in our time. It takes true courage, however, to face your own weaknesses, to ask where the small and large dramas are hidden in your own personality, to admit that it is jealousy that consumes me or envy that I feel because someone else has so much more than me takes real courage. And acknowledged character traits, those shadow parts in you, do not make it easier for the angels to guide and bless you. Which volcano is sitting inside you? That was unexpected, but it's a very powerful message. There was also a person killing a snake in your sand. I feel many of you will be dealing with their own demons. Look deeper inside yourself. You also had a phoenix rising, which speaks about transformations. Sometimes fighting our own demons is much harder than fighting with the external ones, because first we need to identify them, and it takes a lot of work, but also a lot of courage. This is probably the most important message for us today. And now I want to thank angels and spirit guides for providing us support and guidance. And if this reading resonates with you, please like and subscribe. And thank you for watching.